Take three. Come on in. Like, share, subscribe. My lives have been getting interrupted today for whatever reason, but that's okay because we're going to still get the message out. Come on in. Like the video, like, share, and subscribe. We're going to get this message out. We're going to get this message out. We are going to get this message out. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, like, share, and subscribe. Elon Musk is not happy with President Trump. Many of the American people are not happy with President Trump. And we're talking about it. We are talking about it. This is a place where you can talk your talk. Let me know your thoughts. How are you feeling about the economic conditions in the USA? We have definitely seen better days. In these times, many are alone. Come on in, double tap the screen, like the video, like, share, and subscribe. We are getting into some things. We are talking all things politics, Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk. Double tap the screen. Welcome back. Take three. Take three. I will say that my message is rooted in Americans needing relief. People are tired. People are overworked. People are underpaid. People feel devalued, fatigued. People are tired. And I don't think it has anything to do with people not working hard enough, not doing enough. No. I would probably say probably more now than probably before. You have people who are doing multiple things to try to make ends meet. People are doing the best they can. People are right now are doing things that they just would have never thought they'd do just out of survival. People are like, listen, like, I got to try something different because what I've been doing is not working. A lot of young people are feeling unmotivated. They're disappointed. They feel like they were set up for the okie doke. I put a compilation video out last night on this channel, a pre-record. It's just 8.5 minutes. Check it out. And it was just a compilation of just people just talking about how tired and exhausted they are. How they feel like they're just in a wheel and they're not getting anywhere and they don't understand. People feel lost. And I understand, I get it. And I see it. I see it. I get it. But we feel like we live in the people who can make a difference don't see it, don't get it. There's no reason in the world, with as down bad as many people are, why they shouldn't be giving out some type of checks to the American people to give them some type of relief outside of trying to get them to have a baby. Like, you hollering student loan payments due May 5th, but at the same time hollering, I'm gonna need, can you give me a baby? We're what? Like, will we take it? You hollering student loans due on May 5th, and in the same breath talking about, but can you bring some more kids into this world? Ain't no way. Make that ish make sense. It makes no sense. People don't have jobs. So the last thing you should be trying to talk to people about is growing their families. Kids cost, and they cost more than $5,000. They cost more than $1,000. I think I seen something that says from 0 to 18, it's going to be a little over $300,000 it will cost to raise a child. So, sir, I'm gonna need for you to shut the hell up with trying to grow families. We're not. Read the room. Read the room. Read the room. Ain't no money for all that. Ain't no money for all that. So I hope that these white South Africans, when they come over here, that they gonna be damn getting it on and popping them out like rabbits, because they gonna be the only ones that damn trying to have these kids, because ain't no American over here trying to sign up for that. We know better. You ain't over here trying to sell us on a dream. See, them white South Africans, you can tell them whatever, because they just want to get the hell on from over there. They just want to change their environment. So they gonna pick up whatever you putting down. But over here, we know better. We know better. These young folks know better, which is why they ain't having these babies. We know. We know. These aren't the times to be trying to just be popping out kids all like that, because they're not free. They're not free. And you don't need to go to college to know that it takes more than $5,000 to take care of a child. The government just be straight playing in our face here in the USA. We just gonna call a thing a thing. Trump is playing in our face. He's playing in the faces of just the world, back and forth with these tariffs. Like, what we doing? Like, really, what are we doing? How do we have a leader to where they flip-flopping? Like, we ain't never experienced nothing like this. It's just like, what we doing? Like, in the beginning, I used to say, when I first started, I started talking politics on this channel like back in February. And I would say, like, shit, Trump be standing on business. What Trump say, Trump didn't damn flip-flop. I don't even talk that way no more, y'all, because the way that goddamn man give you whiplash with the way he changed his damn mind. We like, well, damn, like, I talked about it this morning, the damn shits that be coming up with the cargo, they just going in a damn circle, because y'all know it's going to take about a good 2 weeks to come from probably China to the LA to the ports. Within 2 weeks, Trump then damn pissed some people off that had in to be like, fuck it, turn my shit around, whip a U on that damn ship and bring my shit back. Because he done pissed some damn people off. So you got the damn ship cargoes going in the damn circle and never landing at the port, because before it arrived, he done goddamn pissed some damn people off. So now the goddamn fish is the fish then went bad. The food, y'all know it be food. It be seafood. What they say, the seafood come from China too. The goddamn crab legs effed up. Can't eat the crab legs. Your shit gonna be messed up. Your stomach gonna be effed up because the crab legs and went goddamn bad. The shit ain't frozen no more, because it took, as they say, the slow boat from China, because they know before they hit the dock, Trump gonna been to change his damn mind, or he gonna been to piss somebody off to where they're gonna be like, F it, and now the leaders are back at the drawing board with trying to negotiate and come to an agreement on some shit. And this is our leader. This is that shit. This is our leader. It takes too long for stuff to be coming over here for Trump to not be consistent on anything. This shit ain't coming from up the street at the pig from the Piggly Wiggly or from Walmart. This shit coming from across the on the other side of the globe. Like, sir, you can't be playing these games like that. Because they said, like, say even if Trump is on a good foot with China, with the goods coming over here, by the time the whole process come through with getting the shit back into the damn boxes or whatever the hell, and then getting it on the ship to ship it, y'all, that is a whole 4 to 6 week process. So I said, well, damn, if Trump said he got a 90-day agreement with China, so that takes us to August. Hell, it's gonna not we ain't gonna get the first shipment till what, around July. If that's contention and he don't piss the mofo off. So by this point, it's gonna be time to renegotiate again, because we finna goddamn already be close to our 90 days. Do y'all follow what I'm saying? Because it takes time for the damn ish to come over here. But in the midst of that, Trump pissing the people to F off. And y'all, the Chinese the one people got the least amount of patience for him. And word on the curb, I talked about it on my live this morning. Word on the curb is that China is back pissed off at us and saying F you, Trump, and they not there. That deal, the not little 90-day little situation that we had going on, y'all, word on the curb, that is not a thing anymore. Mainstream media have not put that out there. Over the weekend, there was an Asian content creator that I listened to that talked about it. He said they done got pissed off because Trump administration trying to tell them what the freak to do, when to sell something, how to sell it. Y'all know how we do it. You can't tell the U.S. that they don't run everybody's show. And the damn people done got pissed off and say, F it, the deal is off. Listen, this is what's out there. I've been looking to see if these big mainstream media news outlets are reporting on this. They have not done it yet. I say all this to say, pay attention to these shelves to see if you start to see items that you know that would come from China in the stores on the shelves. Because Trump he flip-flops so much to where it's just like you always starting back over at the drawing board when it comes to trying to like negotiate stuff. With the EU, he got pissed off at them. All right, then we're fine. Come June 9th, I think it was like June 9th or June something, 50% tariff. Then he claimed he got on the phone with somebody and they agreed to push it, and he agreed to push it to July. What the F are we doing? How are people supposed to run their businesses in this type of climate when literally they doing this ish month by month, not knowing if they're going to have access to their supplier, not knowing if they're going to make payroll, not knowing if they're going to have product to sell? How? How? There's no consistency. You all think of any other time in your lives where you've seen our government not have some type of consistency. Listen, Ish was effed up underneath Biden, but I'm not going to say that we didn't have some consistency. We consistently knew that shit was effed up. We weren't waking up every day wondering, damn, well, what's going to happen today? It wasn't that. We already knew what the climate was, and we were like, damn, we just want things to be better. It wasn't like it was like this. It was just kind of like this. This shit is like this. I take consistency any day. Give me consistency. I need consistency because it gives me something to work with. Don't be flip-flopping with me. Think about it. It's like being in a relationship and somebody goddamn flip-flop. You ain't got time for that. You do not have time for that. It's just like, yo, like, what are we doing here? We together or we not? Like, what we doing? What are we doing? And so many people are confused because he backpedaled. All right, we gonna do this. All right, now they pissed me. We gonna do this. Then we don't know we gonna do this. Y'all can't tell me Caroline at night don't be at home with her husband and her baby cussing Trump out. Y'all cannot tell me that woman don't be drinking. Caroline Levitt, the press secretary. Y'all cannot tell me that white woman at home at night do not be drinking and cussing Trump ass out. Because every time he flip flops and she literally comes to the podium and talk about how this man stands on business and how he mean whatever, only for 24, 48 hours later, he be on a different type of time. Then she got to go before them same people that she done copped a whole attitude with when they tried to question her about him flip-flopping. So y'all can't tell me her ass ain't cussing that damn man out at night. I know the freak I would. I know I would. I can't wait to see how old she finna look when because that woman already look older than me and I'm 44. You cannot, listen, you cannot put that woman on the side of me and try to tell me that goddamn woman look younger than me. The devil is a freaking lie. I want to see what she finna be looking like, y'all, after 4 years. I bet you her hair probably gonna be thinned out. She gonna be goddamn bald headed, looking like she got alopecia. Nerves just gonna be shot. Them nerves are going to be shot. Them nerves gonna be shot. Y'all can't tell me that when she get up out of there, she gonna be feeling like a spring chicken. This woman is what, like 28 years old? That is a hard 28. I think she's a beautiful woman, but I'm saying she damn sure on age like a woman of color. Y'all know we age real different. It's the melanin. Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is God's work. So, but damn, like, Caroline, ain't no reason why your ass should be looking every bit of 38 with one kid. She do got, her husband is like way older than her, so I don't know if she trying to look at, I don't know. But this man, y'all, listen, Trump gonna work her. Trump wearing the ish out of her. I think I looked up her salary. She make probably close to like $200,000 a year. Sometimes I've thought about it. I've wondered if she ever regret taking on that position. Because her husband got money. It's not like she needed money. So, but she works, she earns that check. Oh, Caroline earns every bit of that check. Every bit of that check. Every bit. But it's her job to get up there in front of that podium, in front of the world, and repeat whatever the hell he done told her to say. Whether she believes it or not, that's her job. And she does it well because she get up there and repeat all the damn foolishness. She get up there and repeat all the foolishness. She be looking like she want to cuss the mofo out when they challenge her on the lies and the propaganda. Like, listen, it's not the people in the audience fault. Your boss got you up here looking crazy. Your boss got you up here looking crazy. She working for that check. So I'm just saying right now, things aren't consistent. We're not stable. We're not looking like a stable country. We're not looking like a stable country. We're not looking like we have a solid leader. Trump talks a good game, but what they say, action speaks louder than words. And by him flip-flopping, it's discrediting him. Like, really think about it. When you stand on business, you're not flip-flopping, right? You said, like, I said what I said, and it is what it is. That's not the type of leader we have right now. That's not what we have right now. That's not what we have. Right now we have someone who's trying to just do something. You know how you F something up and you like, oh shit, all right, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let me try to do this over here. Like, this is what he's doing. Like, he's just trying to fix things, and as it gets messed up, all right then, well, let me do this. Okay. All right. Well, that ain't working. All right. Well, let me do this. He's struggling right now. And right now, people are starting to question his mental health. I seen that over the weekend. Like, people are like starting to question his mental health because his decision making people are saying, when I read the comments, like with the different, because listen, I listen to all different types of media outlets, so it's not just one, oh, Team Trump, anti-Trump. I just listen to all different outlets. And people are throwing out dementia. They're saying that he is showing signs of dementia. Stuttering. Like they are like, he's showing signs of dementia. Trump is up there in age. He's up there in age. And to me, a lot of what he's doing, his decision making is very questionable. Rightfully so. Because it's not making sense. His approval rating is down. I've seen polls where it talks about, do people feel like they understand, what he's trying to do when it comes to the nation? And most people are like, no, I don't understand. And this is people who rock with him, who voted for him, like myself. I'm going to acknowledge that I am in the state of confusion on what the hell he's trying to do, because it's not making sense. It's not making sense. Whether I rock with him or not, it's not making sense. I'm just gonna call a thing a thing. It's not making sense. It is not just me. Everybody talking. Everybody's taking notice of this. It's not making sense. And when you're somebody who know how to use common sense and who's not blind, you see this is effed up. Truckers don't have freight to haul. I was listening to a story with this one trucker on West Coast in California. He said normally he can, so within a work week, he can haul 3 to 5 loads a day. Now he's struggling to get 2 loads for the week. And then after he pay out whatever with the money he made and whatever he got to pay out, easy, he's left with maybe like $50. And that's basically what he has to take home. That's what you got to get some food with, get some gas, pay a bill. This is a trucker. He said he's contemplating on just getting out of the industry. This man can't keep this going with making $50 a week as a trucker in California. Y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with red or blue. This is common sense. $50 a trucker. There is nothing to haul. There's no loads. What is the trucker? What is he taking to the store if there's nothing coming in? These are the questions. It's nothing coming in. People are down bad. Meanwhile, Trump got the white South Africans coming over here, sucking up the resources that he called himself trying to preserve from the illegal immigrants, the black and brown people who are over here illegally. Sir, you didn't the same benefits that you just snatched from them, you now giving them to them over here. So what are we doing? The money is still spent. Hell, Elon even pissed off right now. Elon said, well, hell, there goes all the effort I've done with Doge. He's spending the money. The money that with Doge we found to be able to save with this big, beautiful bill act is spending the money. That's what Elon said. He said he's disappointed. It's out there. He's on record as saying that he's disappointed. And the Trump administration, he was like, it doesn't make sense. He was like, it counters all the effort, he said, that Doge did with trying to save money. And now with the new bill, it's spending money unnecessarily. And right now, it's been said that the bill as it's currently written, if it's approved, the way it's written, it's adding at least um, more than $3 trillion to the deficit, to the debt. And we're already at what, about $36 trillion in debt? So add another three on top of that. Trump said, I mean, Elon said, they asked Elon, was Elon, you gonna come back? Because y'all remember Elon had been put in his little 30 days notice. So this is his last month. So they asked him if he was gonna be coming back, if he was gonna be paying back into the politics or whatever. Elon said no. Then he said, well, let me just say this. I will if I have to. But Elon throwing in the towel. He was like, he didn't, his damn business and went to shits. His company then tried to get him ousted to get a new CEO in there because hell, the company was damn going to damn hell because he was trying to be a damn politician over with Trump at Mar-a-Lago, trying to damn save money that Trump then found a way to spend on other frivolous stuff. Elon was like, F it. Like, you can see the tension all in his face when he was talking about it. He in his feelings because he knows he risked it all by going over and being a part of Doge. And he's like, for what? Like, like this is the outcome after all that I did. The money I lost. You can see it all over his face when he talked. Like, I ain't never seen Elon look like, to me, Elon look more pitiful now than when people was setting the Teslas on fire. It's just, he just looked like perplexed. Like, were you in a state of confusion? You like, what the hell? He looking like many of us, the ones who voted for Trump. Like, what the hell is he looking like me? This is how Elon looking like, what the, y'all know that confused look that you have? Like, what the hell? After I done did this and you, like, yeah. Elon is in his feelings right now about just this big beautiful bill act because it's just blatant that it seems like he's feeling like he's not appreciated, or what he didn't mean anything. Like, Trump has come and undone all that he's done. So he's feeling like it was meaningless. What it did. Hold on, I'm trying to put my charger on. Hopefully my phone won't. All right, is it charging? Hopefully my phone won't die. All right. So Elon is feeling like it's what he did for these past several months, putting his little business on the, not little, it's a $1 billion business, but putting his business on hold basically so he can, try to save a few coins for us. That's what they sold us on, that's what he was doing. But Elon is coming out saying like, okay, well, that's what I signed up to do. But right now, with the Big Beautiful Bill Act, Trump is basically spending the money that we saved. He's finding new ways to give it away. Elon said it can't. The bill cannot be big and beautiful. He said it can be one or the other. You can't have it big and beautiful. That's what he said. He said it can't be both. Pick one. And it seems like the big part is the money, the amount of money that's been spent. It's a lot of money that's been spent. That's going to have us increase the deficit. Elon's like, it doesn't make sense. He's like, it still has to pass the Senate. The Senate's goal is to have the bill passed by July, 4th of July, the holiday. That's the goal. That's supposedly when they supposed to have the Diddy trial wrapped up. So the 4th of July gonna kind of hit different. Just like Cinco de Mayo hit different this year, the 4th of July is gonna hit different this year. So that's the deadline that they're working towards right now. A lot of people are saying that many of the Republicans in the Senate have concerns about the bill, in particular around the portion around Medicaid and I think energy. They're concerned about those two areas. So it doesn't seem like it's going to pass as is. So right now you can go out there and Google the Big Beautiful Bill Act. It's I think it's 1,116 pages to be exact. So you can go out there and take a look at it. I was listening to, what's that guy from the Shark Tank, the O'Leary guy? I think he's from Canada. He was saying that he read the Big Beautiful Bill Act. He said, I read all the acts. And he said that there is a part in it about the IRS that he feels like those who have already approved it, that they couldn't have seen. Because he's like, ain't no way that they could have seen this and approved for this act, approved for this to be in here. So this is what he said, that kind of, and he said, listen, he was raising it to the attention of the next level, like the Senate, the people who he know, who would have to approve it next, the last approval. He was going to go and meet with them and have a conversation with them about this. So what he said was that the part centered around the IRS so y'all remember during the pandemic, for the small businesses, they were giving out like the PPP loans. So a lot of people with the small businesses was able to get money for the PPP loans to help you like make payroll and kind of keep your business going. So what he's saying is that in this Big Beautiful Bill Act, for the next 9 years, it gives the IRS the ability to come in each year for 9 years. They have the right to come in and audit your small business. The Big Beautiful Bill Act, as it stands right now, small businesses, if you have a small business, if this Big Beautiful Bill Act passes Senate with this piece still in it, it would give the IRS the ability to do an audit. Oh, look at the rainbow. Let me see if I can turn it. Y'all see that? I don't think I've ever seen a rainbow this bright. Like this. I've never seen anything like this. The Lord said that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There's gold at the end of the rainbow. This is a sign of hope that we will see better days. And that's a promise. I am in Georgia. I've never, ever, ever seen anything like this before. Let's see. See if it'll. The Lord said there's a rainbow at the end of the storm. So the O'Leary guy from Shark Tank, if y'all know who I'm talking about, he talks a lot on the news. He'll be on like these different platforms. He said that right now, as the bill sits, that for 9 years, the IRS will have the ability to come in and audit your business. He said that will be detrimental to small businesses, and he is going to raise it up to whoever he needs to make sure that those who will be approving the bill will look at that closely, because he do not feel that they will be in agreement to that. They will be in agreement with that. So many people are not happy right now with just Trump, including Elon Musk. It'll be interesting to see if Trump will come out and make a comment in following or a response, because I'm pretty sure when Caroline go back up to speak, one of them reporters or somebody going to say something to her um, in regards to what someone's going to say something to her in regards to what Elon Musk had to say. And I can't wait to hear what their response is going to be. What the response is going to be to Elon Musk's comment. Because basically it's like your boy is saying that you on some other type of stuff and it's not making sense. The person who has Doge, the person who you're entrusting to find ways to save money, is saying that you are moving irresponsibly. What do you have to say about this? What do you have to say about this? Donald Trump, Caroline Levitt, what do you all have to say about it? Because I don't think Trump will appreciate Elon being on record saying anything that's opposed to what he's doing. Like, y'all think about it. Mm-mm. Trump don't like nobody saying nothing greasy about him. What's up, Rizza? Y'all, just made my destination so I can sit and made it home and get into the comments. I gotta get my charger. So y'all bear with me. Yeah, Trump, I know he's not gonna be happy about that. Mm-mm. Hopefully I don't lose sound. Y'all know how my sound be going. Can y'all still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right, thank you. Sometimes it's sound. Can you all hear me? Let me know if you all can hear me. You can hear me now. Okay, let me see. Hold on. I want to see if I can move it, send it to my headset. All right. Can you all hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Yeah. Okay. Want to make sure. Okay. All right. I had to make sure the Bluetooth, when I get out the car, that's the part. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get my charger. All right. All right. Okay. Put the I be working. There we go. We in business. Can y'all still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can y'all? Can you still hear me? Y'all still with me? Are y'all still with me? Can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Y'all hear me okay? Let me know. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Do I need to start a new live? Do we need to start a new live? All right. Loud and clear. Okay. Thank you, Quinn. Thank you. I'm like, Lord, do I got to start? I was about to start a whole new live, y'all. Oh, today. It's been rough. It's been rough today. Hold on, let me see. OCTOB. It's been rough. How are you all? Thank you. I can what's up, Riz? I can now get through the chat. Y'all, I want to see if Todd and Julie, did the Chrisleys come out? Did they walk out of the prison yet? They still got them people locked up? Have the Chrisleys left prison yet? I'm about to show y'all something. Look at this. Let me see. So look at this. Todd and Julie Chrisley to be released from prison after Trump pardon. I was telling y'all, this is Savannah.
I'm just so grateful that I'm going to leave here with my dad. My brother Grayson is there to pick up my mom, so he's waiting. President Trump signed the pardons, I think at around 3 p.m. this afternoon. And it's all due to President Trump, Alice Johnson, Ed Martin, all of them. They have truly just shown up and they've looked at this case with a fine-tooth comb.
This is Savannah Chrisley, Todd and Julie Chrisley's daughter.
That may not understand why this pardon is happening. There were Fourth Amendment violations. They accused my family of terrorism just to run a financial report. There were
not terrorism.
I mean, you name it, it was done in our case. They had my father's face on a dartboard, and that right there is not justice. So I'm ecstatic. President Trump's order that I got states, let me read it. I hereby designate, direct, and empower the Attorney General as my representative to sign the grant of clemency to the person named. I hereby designate, direct, and empower the acting director of the Federal Bureau of Prisons as my representative to immediately release the person. So he is to be immediately released, and I hope that the prison is going to do that shortly. So now I just sit and wait. I have literally been here. I got here at, I think it was 2 a.m. last night, and I have not gone to sleep. I did not bring any clothes with me. I did not bring a toothbrush with me. I brought absolutely nothing with me because I'm just a daughter who wants to take my dad home with me. So,
what was your dad's reaction when he found out?
They didn't believe it. I think it literally came out of nowhere. As I said, I was walking into the grocery store when I got the call from the president. And I was just in such shock and in such awe that the president himself called me and took the time to let me know that my family is coming back together. And for that, I will forever be grateful that we have an administration that is reuniting families. There was not only just my parents' clemencies that happened today, but I think there was at least 10, 15, 20 others that happened today. And there are a lot of families that are rejoicing, getting their loved ones back. And my little sister's at home. She's called me a gazillion times. Do you have dad yet? Do you have dad yet? So now we just sit and wait.
Were you the one who told your parents? Did you tell your parents?
Yes, I did.
What was that like?
It was great. It was absolutely amazing. My mom was in tears.
When you spoke with the president, what words were spoken between you and me?
Yes, all of our correspondence was on video. So he just called to let me know that he was reuniting my family. And he and my brother Grayson got to speak about the University of Alabama, where Trump just gave, where President Trump just gave the commencement speech. So it was absolutely amazing. It truly was just a human-to-human interaction. Yes, he is our president, but he's also a person with a heart and who loves people well. And over the past 24 hours, I've gotten so much love and so much hate, and I've had people say, I wonder what she had to do to get this pardon. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do anything other than stand firm in my beliefs and my convictions and fight for my parents and fight for what was right. And not only am I fighting for my parents, I'm literally fighting for every single man that's being left behind here today. There are so many here that deserve a second chance, and Alice Johnson said it best. This isn't just for individuals who have been wrongfully convicted. This clemency process is for individuals who have served their time, who have been rehabilitated, who maybe just the punishment didn't fit the crime. So I truly believe that Ed Martin, Alice Johnson, the president, everyone in the pardon office, they're going to stand firm in their promises that they've made to us. And this new director of the Bureau of Prisons, Billy Marshall, I truly do believe that he is what this Bureau needs. And I've gotten the opportunity to have discussions with him, and he is going to bring change. He's going to expose the corruption, and he's going to hold people accountable. And I think now in this administration, we're going to have a Bureau of Prisons that we all wanted, which is to rehabilitate individuals. Because at the end of the day, they are going to enter back into society. So we want them to enter back into society in a safer, faster manner and be rehabilitated.
Your dad has really called out the staff here, the issues here,
Yes.
the inhumane conditions. Are you confident that they're going to handle this process fairly in terms of releasing him? I mean,
You know,
they've been nice to him today.
Yeah, of course, there's individuals who are being nice today, and I think they're getting nervous. There have been some really good individuals, and I'm not going to take that away from the Bureau. Of course, there's some corruption that needs to be weeded out, but for the good ones that are here, I'm grateful for them, and due to them, we can potentially have lasting change. But we've got to weed out the really crappy ones.
Can you talk about any plans your family has, short-term and long-term?
Yes, I mean, my family, we just want to get home. We want to get home. We want to be reunited. It's going to take a while. They've been behind walls for 2.5 years. And they thought they were going to be here for 12 and 7 years. So I think there's going to be some PTSD. There's going to be just the way that this system has been ran is not one that takes individuals' mental health into account. So it's going to be a journey, but honestly, with God on our side and with the support system that we have, I have a feeling that God is going to repay us tenfold.
What's the news of the supporters out here just waiting for your dad?
Yeah, I went to the truck that time.
There's always a choice.
Right, there's always. Honestly, I think for all the individuals that are here that have supported my family, thank you.
Oh, we're so happy for
Thank you. And just the people that have shown up here today. I know there's people at my mom's place. There's people with Trump flags flying. I mean, this president has given people hope in a future, hope in a brighter future, not just, as people like to say, for the wealthy or the people who have campaigned for him. He is truly giving everyone a chance at a better life, and for that, I will forever be grateful.
Savannah, this is very early to ask, but people online are really wanting to know, any idea that your family might return to the screen again?
Yes. We have a new show coming out on Lifetime, and it will document all of these things. And we're excited.
I said it.
It's all God. We literally could not have it.
They about to get to the money again, y'all.
So.
They about to get to the bag.
My parents have not spoken to each other, heard each other's voices, or seen each other in the past 2.5 years. It has been extremely difficult.
I said that they were going to get out, and when I learned this morning when I went live this morning, and I talked about how Trump was pardoned, giving a pardon for Todd and Julie Chrisley, Savannah Chrisley's parents. And I said, listen, I was like, they're going to be back on TV getting to the money. What else are they going to do? They're going to capitalize off of this. Before they went to prison, that they were huge. They had what Chrisley's Knows Best. I think that was the name of their show. Super popular. I did not watch it regularly, but I had, family members that watched the show regularly. They really enjoyed it. But it was a successful show. So when we seen how they were living on their reality show, people just thought like, okay, they're getting to the money. They got a reality show. Todd Chrisley, the husband, said he's into real estate. Like we felt like, okay, we were seeing where the money was coming from, how it made sense that they lived such a lavish lifestyle, until it came out with how they were getting to the money. And it was fraudulent activity. They was tried and convicted by a jury of their peers right here in Atlanta, which is where I live. Let me get my notebook with my notes pertaining to that. So there was evidence that had to be presented that resulted in them getting, found guilty. Hold on, let me get my notebook that has my notes pertaining to the situation. Let me see. They were convicted of bilking millions of bilking banks out of tens of millions of dollars in 2022. The judge sentenced Todd to 12 years, his wife Julie to 7 years. They were found guilty by jurors here in Atlanta, and they were found guilty of fraud, tax evasion, conspiracy to defraud the U.S. following a week-long trial. So this morning when I was doing my live talking about the case, I said, watch, they're going to get back on TV. They're going to get back to the money. People are going to watch their story. Savannah said they already have a deal lined up. She said, we already got a deal lined up. Like, we got a documentary. This deal that they have lined up for the special is probably a 7-figure deal. It's probably a 7. Quinn, you say new series on Lifetime. CB, PTSD from defrauding everyone from millions. How will they ever recover? CB, always Christians, hypocrites. Snippy says, grifters gonna grift. Yes, I said it. I'm like, y'all, these people are going to be back on television getting to it. They are going to be back living their lavish lifestyle. They're going to capitalize off of this. They did 2 years in prison on a 12-year sentence and on a 7-year sentence. They did 2 years. Savannah said, listen, we already got, we got work lined up. So they're probably going to start. She said it's a documentary. Remember, she said she been out there since 2 o'clock in the morning. She probably got her own camera team out there already covering it, recording it, because it's going to be a documentary. So the documentary is probably going to come out maybe later this year. Because of course it's going to come out like after they do like the filming and stuff, because it's not like real time. So they'll probably start to maybe the fall, winter. We should probably start to see like the episodes and things if they break it out into multiple episodes. But y'all can't tell me it's not no 7-figure deal that they're about to have, because whoever came to them with the deal, they know that people are going to want to watch. They're going to want to hear their story. They were super popular before they got locked up. That popularity ain't going away now. They're probably going to be even more popular now because people are going to want to hear their story. Remember the daughter talking about how they was up in prison and having these bad conditions. You know, the living conditions was bad and all of that. So they finna tell all of that. They finna talk about how they was wrongfully convicted, how they was wrongfully treated in the prison. Like, baby, they are probably gonna have more money than they had before they got locked up. They about to get to the money. That's all I'm saying. They about to get to the money. She said it was what, like 20-something people. I'm gonna see who else, if I can see the other name of the other people that Trump pardoned. Because she said, I think it was like 26 people. Let me see if I can find like a running list. Let me see. Let's see what we can find. Okay. Laura Barron, let me see, 4 times found that Trump administrator pardoned Paul Wasky after his mother. Billion. Okay, so let's share this. Let me turn my phone around. So I did a search. I wanted to see who else has he pardoned, because I'm curious. Savannah said it was like 20-some people. So we're on pbs.org. In his second term, President Trump have moved to pardon many who are considered to be loyal to him, from local Republican officials convicted of fraud to January 6 rioters. The New York Times reported that Trump pardoned a Florida businessman convicted of tax evasion after his mother attended a $1 million per plate fundraising dinner at Mar-a-Lago. Laura Barron Lopez discussed more with Liz. So a woman who attended his fundraiser, as a favor, Trump pardoned her son. Mama like, listen, I'm here on business. My baby locked up, and this is where you come in. So basically, do we view it as her paying her way to get her son free? Because the only way you was able to attend that dinner is if you paid, what, $1 million? You had to, it was for the ballers. Okay, so let's see what this says. Laura Barron Lopez, a report from the New York Times found that the Trump administration pardoned Paul Wazak after his mother, Elizabeth Fago, attended a $1 million per plate fundraising dinner for President's Super PAC. 3 weeks after the dinner, the president signed a pardon, getting Wazak out of an 18-month prison sentence and a $4 million restitution payment. To discuss this and more, I'm joined by Liz Joyner, former pardon attorney at the Department of Justice, who was fired from her post earlier this year. Mama said, listen, I got to pay this. I needs to holler at Trump. Laura Barron Lopez. So let's start with the recent revelations about the pardon Trump issued to Paul Walczak. Walczak is a former nursing home executive. He was convicted of cheating on taxes to finance his lavish lifestyle, including purchasing a $2 million yacht. To me, that sounds like the Chrisleys. The Chrisleys had a lavish lifestyle that was financed, that was funded through fraud, tax evasion. Sounds similar to me. The sequence of event is a story here because Walczak's mother was invited to and attended the $1 million a plate dinner at Mar-a-Lago, the President's Club, and then Trump signed the full pardon for Walczak. What signal does that send to other wealthy individuals who may be seeking a pardon from the president? Yeah, let's see. Who else did he pardon? So Trump pardons criminals with MAGA credentials or big money. On Tuesday, Trump issued a pardon for the former Virginia Sheriff Scott Jenkins, whom a jury convicted on federal fraud and bribery charges last year. Trump wrote on Truth Social that Jenkins and his family had been dragged through hell by a corrupt and weaponized Biden DOJ, Department of Justice. A statement reminiscent of his own contention that the cases against him were politically motivated by a weaponized Justice Department. In the sentencing memorandum, Jenkins' attorneys wrote that he adamantly maintains his innocence. Alice Marie Johnson, who was pardoned by Trump after having her life sentence for a nonviolent drug offense commuted under his first term, was appointed pardon czar in Trump's second White House. Quote, I think that what a lot of people hope is that Alice Johnson, who received one of those worthwhile pardons in the first Trump administration, will be a forceful voice for everybody else. That is those who don't have access to the president at parties or other events, Osler said. He added, I just have to hope that within
the White House. There's someone who will be the advocate for those people, the ones who are not wealthy, but who really changed their lives. Like I said, most of the time, you all, when I hear about people being pardoned, like with Alice, they've done a good amount of time of their like sentence. Jenkins, the sheriff, former sheriff of Virginia, he didn't spend a day in jail. Trump announced his pardon on Monday, Memorial Day. That man did not spend a day in jail. The Chrisley spent 2 years. They spent some time, but not time. Not like how Alice did. Not like a lot of people who've gotten pardoned. They did 2 years. This is what I'm saying. This is... listen. Everybody ain't able. That's what I'm saying. Everybody ain't able. Some people got to do time before they're able to be pardoned. And then you got some who do not have to do any time at all. Okay. So let's see. What is this list that I found? Clemency grants by President. Okay, so let me turn my phone around again. You all look at this. Clemency grants by President Donald J. Trump for 2025 to present. Look at this list. So January. Ross Ulbricht, offense, aiding and abetting distribution of drugs over internet, continuing criminal enterprises, computer hacking, conspiracy, fraud with identification documents, money laundering. Life imprisonment, lifetime supervised release, May 29, 2015. So maybe that's the year, I guess maybe he got sentenced. January, Terrence Dale Sutton, murder in a second degree, conspiracy, obstruction of justice, aiding and abetting. His sentence was 66 months imprisonment, 3 years supervised release, conditioned upon 100 hours community service. September 12, 2024. Andrew Sabaski, 48 months imprisonment, 3 years supervised release, September 12, 2024. His offense was conspiracy, obstruction of justice, aiding and abetting. So there's a lot of people that he have on here. February, March. So remember, Scott was that former sheriff in Virginia. Y'all, he didn't even go to jail yet. He was found guilty March 21st, 2025. Imprisonment, 120 months imprisonment, 3 years supervised release. Conspiracy to commit bribery concerning programs receiving federal funds, honest services, mail fraud, honest services, wire fraud, honest services, mail fraud, honest services, wire fraud, 3 counts, bribery concerning programs receiving federal funds. So that's Trump's list. He can pardon who he want. He can pardon who he want, but that's the list. It's running. And I imagine there's probably going to be plenty more to add, because we're still in the first 6 months. We're still in the first 6 months. Still in millions of dollars, yep. So, yeah. So get ready to look to see the Chrisleys on television soon. I'm sure sometime this year they'll have their documentary, telling their story, um, sharing how they were wrongfully convicted. Oh, guy says Biden pardoned a turkey. I don't know who all Biden pardoned. I haven't seen his list. I haven't looked it up either, but let me see. Let's look and see. Biden pardons. Let's see if we can. See if we can see his list. So, okay, so this is Biden's list. I wonder if it shows the total. It's like you just have to probably add it up yourself. So already Trump has pardoned more people. Like for April, let me see. April, December. So for year 22, Trump pardoned more people than Biden did already from April. So Biden pardoned people in April 2022 and December 2022. Trump's list is longer than that. Let's see, is this, let me see. Trump's list is already longer than Biden's list. Look at this, you all. Look at the comparison. Trump has pardoned far more people than Biden has. Than Biden did in the whole year 2022. Trump has pardoned more people just in what, 4 months? So at the end, Trump will have pardoned a lot of people. Trump will have pardoned a lot of people by the time he gets out of office. Biden looks like, what year is this? December 2024. So right before Biden got out, that's when he did, like, it looks like the most of his pardons. December. Look at this. So that's a lot of people Biden pardoned in December. Is this not his son name on his list? Hunter name on his list? And then in January, Biden pardoned some more people. So yeah, Trump has been pretty busy with the pardons. We will say that. We will say Trump has been very busy with the pardons. So well, we do know some of the people who he has pardoned. So I suppose it's going to be some people who we're here for and some people we're not. But at the end of the day, it's his call. He is the president. He can pardon who he chooses to pardon. These are just, I guess we're talking about the Chrisleys because they're celebrities. So that's why they kind of made the news. They made the news. So everyone's kind of like, well, why are they getting pardoned? But there are some people on his list that have been locked away for some time, who have also been pardoned. Their stories just weren't profiled. So we will keep that in mind. We will keep that in mind. So let me see. So yeah, that's on that. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I will continue to still follow all things politics and come back out here to report. Like I said, Elon is in his feelings. He's like, listen, I've been working hard on this Doge stuff and Trump is just effing it up. And listen, I have no words. Elon's like, I have no words. So, but I'm going to continue to watch it, follow the story. I will definitely be back to report on it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you know when I go live. because over here we get into some things, and I promise you will hear the news in a way that you've never heard them before. I like to say, go out into the world, show up in a way in which you want others to show up for you. Protect yourself. Take care of yourselves and one another. Like attracts like. Membership, please, if you would like to become a member, a political honor student, it's just $2.99. We have the Timu prices, $2.99. Just a one tier. Allows for you to have priority to your comments being read because your name will show up in color. You can also, if you choose to, send a super chat. That also shows in color as well, so it makes your comment pop. A like, a share, a subscribe goes a long way. So please feel free to do any of those things, as well as a Cash App $ speak 50. I appreciate all forms of support. All forms of support. Take care of yourselves and one another. Dr. J, thank you so much for sharing my Cash App. Those of you, Dr. J, please also place the link for your channel in the chat. Dr. J covers content centered around education and the movement. You know, as I talked about, there's just so much going on, a lot of movement, a lot of changes. And it's a challenge to keep up with everything that's going on. So we do the best that we can out here to keep people informed. And so if you want to be informed, centered around just things, all things education, adults, children, just education in general, follow Dr. J. She goes live and she gets into just topics centered around the education in the USA. Because as we've come to see with the dismantle of the Department of Education, things are real different out here in these education streets. They're very, very different. So Dr. J kind of stays on top of those different things, and she shares that with those who come over there and just join her on her lives or be a part of the replay gang. But definitely subscribe to her channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for my channel, her channel, so you know when we go live, so you will be in the know. Over here, it's just, you know, we just believe in just sharing the information because that's just the first step. You know, you have to know what you're up against. And there's a lot of things going on out here, and a lot of people just don't know what's going on. People just don't know, but that's okay because you have people who do know. And I happen to be someone who's aware of things that are taking place, just as well as Dr. J. So definitely follow us on our channels. Please be a part of the replay gang. Thank you so much, Dr. J. Be a part of the replay gang. Listen, this is probably like the third take. This morning I had to do the live 3 times today. It was just, I don't know what was going on with the I don't know if it's YouTube, whatever, but yep, I had to do multiple lives to continue to kind of get my message out. But I got it out, so I'm feeling good about live. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe when you know, so you'll know when I go live. But again, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Take care of yourselves and one another. Protect your peace. Do something nice for yourself. Go for a walk. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Remember, as I was driving, I showed you all the beautiful rainbow. It was so beautiful. I just never seen a rainbow just that bright in the sky. And I found the timing very fitting for when the rainbow appeared. And it's, to me, it symbolized that we do have better days ahead. So hang in there. Hang in there. Thank you so much, and I will catch you all on the next broadcast. Peace.